it's Grace and I'm doing the Finally Fall book tag. As you may have noticed, there's a change. I dyed my hair because of the audition for Belle. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just, the brown just kind of went over the red. So it's like a burgundy. It's definitely not a Belle color yet. And so sometime this week, we're going to redo it and get more of a Belle color. So this is not final. You'll only see this in 2 videos. And then it will be different and hopefully better. Also, just to update you guys on my life, in the first video where it was an intro, I said I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm not a Hufflepuff. I was wrong. I thought I was a Hufflepuff for so long. I recently had an identity crisis and some friends helped me figure it out. I think I'm a Gryffindor primary and a Slytherin secondary. So that has changed. I'm now a Gryffindor. So starting off with the tag, the first question is, in the fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. The book I chose is Six of Crows. I think this has a very vivid setting. Ketterdam is very vivid. You can definitely imagine it. It's so intricate. And of course the characters that populate it are the same way. But it's just such a great book and I would recommend it to everyone. The second one is Nature is Beautiful but Also Dying. Name a book that is beautifully written but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. I chose Shatter Me. It doesn't necessarily deal with loss or grief, but it deals with, I mean, it kind of does, because Juliet has been cast off from the world because she's different. She has been abandoned by her family, like she feels like nobody cares for her, and so it definitely deals with some hard topics, and it is so beautifully written, like probably the most beautifully written book I've ever read. Next we've got Fall is Back to School Season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. This one I'm so excited about. So I just finished reading Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and this is now one of my all-time favorite writing books. I read a lot of them and I have a lot of favorites, but this was perfect. It was spectacular. I am in love with it. I'm going to refer to it for every single book that I plot from now on. I'm going to use it for my revisions for my current book. It was just so helpful. Like, look at how much I highlighted. I basically highlighted the whole book. So I recommend this to everyone. Anyone who wants to write books, you have to read this book. You have to. You have to. It's the law. The fourth one is, in order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family, household, friend group that you'd like to be a part of. This one's easy for me. It's the group from The Summer I Turned Pretty. I love them so much, the summer group that goes to Cousins Beach every summer. I wish I was a part of that group so badly. Like, that is what my dream is. And so that 100% is what I choose. I want to go swimming with Conrad and Jeremiah and Belly and even Steven. Number 5 is the colorful leaves are piling up on the ground. Show us a pile of fall-colored spines. Okay. Here are your fall-colored spines. The next question is, fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. I, of course, had to choose The Princess Bride because this is one of the best stories ever told. The movie is phenomenal, and the book is as well. I've only read it once, but I remember being like, oh, this is better than I expected. Because I don't know, I expected it to not be very good. I don't know why. Look at this cover, I love it. Most movie covers are awful, but like this is one of the greatest movies of all time, so it totally works. Number 7 is The Nights Are Getting Darker. Share a dark, creepy read. I'm gonna share 3 of them, 3 recent creepy favorites. Of course, this is not going to surprise anybody, but House of Salt and Sorrows. I am obsessed with this. I keep recommending it to everyone. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it. So deliciously creepy, and a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses. How can you resist that? I also recommend The Wicked Deep. This was really good. I gave it 4 stars, but like it's like a 4.3-ish. It was really, really good. I did not expect it to be so good. It had some twists that really threw me and were really, really good, and I definitely recommend it. It's definitely twisted, it's definitely dark, it's definitely a little bit creepy. And my final dark, creepy recommendation, I finished last night and gave 5 stars. My last video was about how I rate my books, and I talked about how rare it is for me to rate books 5 stars. The Bone Houses. This was so good. I had to give it 5 stars. There was no other option. I loved every single page of it. It was so deliciously dark and creepy. It's a new take on zombies, but like such a cool way. It was so good. It was enchanting. The writing style was awesome. The plotting was awesome. The world building was phenomenal. The characters were so likable. The twists were insane. I highly recommend this. This is a new release. This is amazing. Read this. It's perfect for fall. Bye, Belly. Number 8 is The Days Are Getting Colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. For me, that is The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. This is one of my favorites. It's very short. It's like 236 pages. Let me see how right I am. It's 236 pages. I'm a genius. So it's a very quick read. It also takes place in 24 hours, so that really ramps up the pace. It's adorable. It's so heartwarming. It's so good. I love it. Number 9 is Fall Returns Every Year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. For this, I choose the Iron Fae series. This was one of my favorites back in like middle school, high school, and I haven't read it since. And so I'm really interested to get back to this because Fae are very popular in YA these days, but this was one of the first Fae books. It didn't even spell it the same way. Like now it's F-A-E. This was F-E-Y because she was just like making Fae popular. I really want to go back to this because it'll be kind of like seeing how like YA has progressed, especially YA with Fae in it. And so I'm so interested to go back to this. I really hope I enjoy it as much as the last time. Obviously it's an older YA, and so it's going to be a lot different than the stuff that gets published now, but I really hope I still enjoy it, and I'm really excited to get back to this and see what I think of it. The 10th question is, fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. My favorite reading accessories are Wendy and Belly, even though she's not very cuddly. Those are my favorite reading accessories, my puggos. And the final question is, spread the autumn appreciation and tag some people. I just tag whoever watches this and wants to do it. So go ahead and do this if it seems fun to you. Puggies, you want to say bye-bye? So that's it for this video. Come back on Friday for my next video, which is going to be really fun because I have a quiz/challenge for my family. It's basically an excuse to humiliate them on camera.